I think old Eats knowed his time was up. He just stood there and let that boy kill him.
But Gus, why'd he have to die? I mean, he was just holding that little blonde baby.
He could have dropped the baby, but he didn't. He just stood there. I've seen your father bury many a man, but I've never known him to carve a sign before. Let's go see what he wrote.
What's it read, Gus?
It says, Josh Dietz. Served with me 30 years. Fought in 21 engagements. With the Comanche and the Kiowa. Cheerful in all weathers. Never shirked a task. Splendid behavior. That's what it says.
My Lord. Old Dietz is gone. My Lord.
I think we ought to let them pigs ride in the wagon, why?
Let the pigs ride in the wagon. I never heard of such a thing.
Well, they made history, ain't they? They're the first pigs to walk all the way from Texas to Montana. That's 5 feet for a pig.
Well, what's it got them? Bear'll probably eat them. Or we will, this wintertime. Them rabbits and ducks you got there'll make a fine meal, PR.
Need some elk, too.
How about Indian? You see any of them?
Nary one.
Well, you probably won't neither. Not until they're reaching to lift your scalp.
Old Jake is right. I've never seen a prettier country than this Montana.
Yeah.
Gus, I never thought I'd see so far.
Ain't nothing better than riding a fine horse to a new country. That's exactly what me and Woodrow was meant for. So don't tell your pa I said that. I like to keep him thinking he's caused a peck of trouble so he don't get too sassy.
I ain't mentioned it.
But,
But he's my pa.
well, it wouldn't be his way to mention it. See, Woodrow ain't much of a mentioner when he can avoid it.
What, Gus, is it that he don't like me?
No. It's just that he don't want to admit he's human like the rest of us, Newt, that's all.
Well, he ain't human like the rest of us.
Yeah, but he had a chance to be there once way back there with your mama. But he turned his back on it, though, and he ain't about to admit he made the wrong choice. See, that's why he's never admitted he's your pa. Because it'd be admitting that he's human. And he ain't ever gonna admit that, not to you, not to me, not even to himself.
I'm glad you told me.
Well, I don't know what you can do with the information, but there it is.
Just knowing means something, I guess.
Sometimes it seems like grave digging's all we do around here, don't it, Cholo? What do you think happens when we die?
Not too much. You are just dead.
Maybe it's not as big a change as we think. Maybe you just go back to where you lived or near your family or wherever you was happiest. Only you're just a spirit now. And you don't have the troubles that the living have.
I don't know. Maybe so.
Well,
What the hell are you gonna do with those lard cans, Jasper?
I'm making me some floats when we hit that Yellowstone.
Float.
They come all this way to drown in that last river.
Who says the Yellowstone's the last river? Missouri's up there somewheres, and after that, the mill.
Well, I'm only crossing one more river.
Guess you'll cross 40 more, Captain says too.
I don't see why we gotta keep going. Ain't we traveled enough?
I'd like a town myself. It don't have to be St. Louis as long as it has a saloon or two.
Tell you what I'd like. I'd like to see my home again while the old folks are still alive.
What's the matter with you boys? Don't you know Carl hired you for life? Hell, we'll probably all be bear crapping the week anyhow.
Well, I don't think that's funny.
Ready?
Gus, how long you figure it's gonna take you to travel all the way up to Yellowstone and scout it out?
Couple of days, probably, something like that. So long, girls. Don't let the Indians get you while we're gone.
You always got a joke, don't you, Gus?
Who's joking? Pretty, ain't they?
All right.
Let's chase them. You want to?
Shoot us one for our supper?
No, I mean chase them just for the sport of it.
What, to run them off?
No, you don't get the point, do you, P? I mean chase them because before long, there won't be any buffalo left to chase.
Well, them bulls will hook you.
Yeah.
Do you remember old man Barlow? That buffalo hooked him bad.
Old man Barlow was a slow thinker. Kind of like somebody else I could name.
Well, he was a slow walker, too, when that buffalo got through with him. Wonder whatever happened to him.
He married a fat widow over on the Blanco River and had a passel of kids. Now, you might as well have done the same thing yourself since you don't want to chase buffalo.
Well, I don't believe I'd want to chase buffalo even if I was married.
Forget I even mentioned it.
Well, I like being a bachelor, Gus.
Well, that's good, P. I'm sure it's all part of God's plan that you are one. to kill. Not but one. They're gonna surround us. I guess we won't hear from them till dark now. How's your shoulder?
Well, it went clean through. I don't like the idea of waiting around here till dark.
Hey. Pull them out for me, would you? Oh, wait. Jeez! Just... All right, the other one. Not deep. Well, pull harder. God, oh Lord. They won't budge nary an inch, guys. Yeah. Push it on through there. Go ahead, P, do it now. Go on. You won't go through. Here. Cut it. Cut the skin. Come on. Oh, Lord. They're killing our horses. That's what I have to do. Turn out, please.
What Indians is it we're fighting anyhow?
They didn't introduce themselves. Maybe they give up. Yeah. Trying to get lucky. Woo. Why we didn't stay in Texas? We pretty near had the Indians wolf down there. It's a bad piece of luck we're having, all right. Running into this little bunch of fighters. Do you reckon we can hold them off till the captain comes looking for us? Yeah, well, he won't miss us for a week, and I don't fancy squatting here in the dirt that long. Ooh. You're gonna have to go for help once it gets dark, P.I. Go for help? Well, they might catch me then, what? Yep. Probably start by cutting your cojones off. Shoot. You spooked him a little bit. Probably never heard Comanche before. You too. It's gonna be night shortly. Yeah.
They're gonna try sneaking up on us in the dark, ain't they, Gus?
Yeah. You're taking a chance if they do. A couple of sharpshooters like us.
Ain't no sharpshooter. I usually miss if I ain't got time to take careful aim.
God, but it's depressing to talk to you, P.
You smell something?
Yeah. Rain.
You feeling poorly, Gus?
Yeah. I start getting chills.
4 hours ago, a frog could have waded across this creek. Now look at it.
It might give us just the chance we need. Float right by him. Get on back to the herd for help.
I ain't gonna leave you, Gus.
Oh.
Not like this.
Yeah. But I can't walk and you can't carry. It's our only chance, P.I.
You reckon you can hold out a spell?
Well, a day or two left in me, I believe. You better get started. Tell them Woodrow. Come and running.
I will. What if I get lost?
Just head south.
South?
South, that way yonder. If you run into a polar bear, you know you went the wrong way. Now go.
Deeds. Yeah. I'm a coming, Deeds. Wait for me, Deeds. Just, I'm a coming. Deeds.
You intend to stab me with that knife?
About to have a go at that rotten leg of yours before you woke up. It's ruined.
India.
Blood Indians. Bought a lot of beaver from them in the beavering days. Beats all they didn't kill you.
They sure give it a good try.
I'm Hugh All. Down Miles City, they call me Old Hugh, though I doubt I'm 80 yet.
Gustus McCrae.
If I had me a saw, I'd take that leg off you. That rot's gonna get in the other one before long. You're gonna lose them both. Have to scoot right on your ass to get anywhere.
How far is Miles City?
Say 40 mile.
See any doctors there?
2. Both of them drunkards. I don't believe you're gonna walk no 40 miles, Gustus McCrae.
I might fool you. I just might fool you. Got yourself a bad back.
Sitting a deadfall, fell over on me. Indians found me, thought it was funny as hell. Both back never did straighten out.
Yeah, well, we all have our misfortune.
You better ride my horse. I don't believe you're gonna get more than a mile of walking on that rotten leg.
I appreciate it.
Where you from, anyhow?
Little part of a town down in South Texas called Lonesome.
You're a traveling son of a bitch, ain't you?
Was, I'm afraid. Thank you. Hey, scoot me up on the horse. My left leg. Ooh, there. Left. Oh, now.
Pete. Where's Gus?
Creek's up. That's why I lost my clothes. Where's Deeds? I guess you just missed him.
Where's Gus?
Creek's up. I had to swim. All them Indians. And then old Deeds found me. But where's Deeds?
Run get that wagon.
I'm going after Gus. This, you're in charge. Keep them cattle fed north.
Yes, sir. Captain, you don't want no one to go with you?
No.
Good God. Here we are in Montana, and there's Indians, and bears, and winter's coming on. Now the Captain and Gus are both gone. It'll be a wonder if we don't all get massacred.
Hey, mister. What are you doing? Just sitting there?
Yeah. Come in here and buy us a drink. Bill, first broke his old grandma.
What's the matter with you? You a-sleeping?
Why, he is asleep. Ain't he?
Sleeping hell. Looky here at this leg.
Look us pray and take us right.
Not so loud. Not so loud.
My bandages are leaking.
I can see that. Ah, there now. Fresh bandages.
Hope you didn't throw my leg away. I may want to make me a walking stick out of the bone.
I can see you're a man of spirit. That's good. I fear you've a few fractuosities yet to endure.
A few what?
Got to take that other leg off. Should have done it while you were unconscious. But the fact is that this one exhausted me.
Should have hacked them both off. I'd have shot you dead.
I can understand your attachment to your own appendages, sir. But the fact of it is, you'll die if we don't take it off.
Who's playing the piano?
She does play beautifully, doesn't she? They say she studied music in Philadelphia when she was younger. Name's Dora.
Go get me some more whiskey. There's money in my pants there. Is she a whore?
Of course she's a whore. She's consumptive, too. Never see Philadelphia again, I fear.
Give her $20. Tell her to keep on playing. You ain't getting my other leg sawbones, if that's what you're thinking.
I assure you, sir, the alternative is gloomy. You seem to have a feeling for music. Why don't you give yourself a few more years of listening to whores play the piano?
Why don't you just shut up and go get me my whiskey?
I should operate today. Within the hour, in fact. I could have that leg off in 15 minutes.
No, sir. Don't forget to tip that whore for me.
slow but sure. Took you long enough to get here, Woodrow.
I told him it should come off.
We can still take it off.
No, sir.
You wouldn't kill me for trying to save your life?
No. But I'll darn sure to save you. You don't boss me, Woodward. I'm the one man you don't boss.
I never figured you for a suicide, Gus. What you want legs for anyway? You don't like to do nothing but sit on the porch and drink whiskey.
I like to kick a pig every once in a while. How would I do that?
It's much too late now. I wouldn't bother him about it anymore.
Pour us a drink, Woodrow. Arguing with you always makes me thirsty.
I'll leave you now.
Why don't you relax? You can't save me. You ain't gonna become a drunkard over this, are you?
No, I'll go ahead and die if you want to. I don't care.
Well, you act like you hold it against me. I walked this earth my whole life with my pride, see. Now, if that's lost, then let the rest be lost with it. Because there's certain things my vanity won't abide.
Your goddamn vanity. Well, I guess you're gonna want a fancy funeral too, ain't you?
I've been thinking of that. I have a favor to ask you, and then I'll do you a favor in return.
What favor?
I want you to bury me down yonder in Clara's orchard.
Clara's orchard. I don't recall seeing she had one.
You remember that little grove of pecans by the creek we stopped at back in Texas?
Back in Texas? You want me to haul you back to Texas? Well, we just got to Montana.
I know where we just got to, Woodrow. I'm the one dying here, ain't I?
Well, I imagine Clara'd be glad to give you a place in that little family cemetery she's got there. That'd make you feel better.
You mean you'd bury me next to that dumb horse trader she was married to? Hell, why don't you just throw me out the window right now and be done with it?
Texas.
Yes, Texas. That's your favor to me, and that's my favor to you, too. I'm giving you a reason to go off on another adventure so you don't get bored being a ranger, which you ain't going anyway.
You're one of a kind, Augustus. We're gonna miss you.
Even you?
Even me. Well, you want me to do your half the cattle?
I want you to buy them from me.
Buy them from you? Hellfire, you ain't put in a day's worth of work in them on this whole trip. You ought to just give them to me if you don't want them.
You just said it was half mine. Are they half mine or not?
Yes, they're half yours.
All right, then I want you to buy them from me and give the money to Lorena.
Lord. Well, is there anything else? Are you sure you don't want me to haul you down to the South Pole and bury you down there? All you gotta do is ask.
Yeah, there is something else. I want you to tell Newt that you're his daddy. I've already told him myself, but I want him to hear it from you.
You ought not have told him that.
What do you do, shoot me for it? It's time you stop mistreating that boy.
I don't know that I ever have mistreated him.
Well, not giving him your name is mistreating him. Now, he's the only son you'll ever have.
I don't know that he is my son.
I know it, and you know it. Darn, you're stubborn. No wonder women don't like you. Reach in that drawer there. Find me something to write on. I'll leave a couple of notes for Laurie and Clara.
You want to do anything about them Indians that shot you?
Got no call to be vengeful. They didn't invite us here. It's a dangerous business riding at two women at the same time. I'm so lightheaded I can hardly remember which one's which. Now this one. This one's Laurie. And this one here. By God.
Well, you want me to help you with that?
Well, you know to say to a woman. My God, Woodrow. It's been quite a party, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
Well, reckon you'll be needing an undertaker.
No. She asked me to take him back to Texas for his burial.
People do have their whimsies, don't they? Your friend had his share, all right.
You gonna do it? Oh, I said it would. Although I hadn't counted on this weather when I made my promise.
Well, you could let him winter here. Take him back to Texas next spring when the weather breaks. Doubt he'd mind to stay.
Easy. Easy on you. I'll take it through.
He'll do just fine here for the winter.
I'll come for him next spring.
Now, don't worry if you change your mind about the trip. We'll bury him for you.
Why would I change my mind?
Well, people promise all sorts of things to the dying. It's been my observation they generally forget the whole business in a few days.
I don't.
No, sir. I can see you don't. I didn't mean you in particular.
I'll come for him next spring.
You'll be here.
You want me to wait on you?
No, I'll pick up them coats and blankets you bought and just creep along behind.
Gus is dead?
Yeah, you best go tell the boys to gather at the wagon. I don't want to have to tell this story but once. On now. Be along shortly.
Gus got the blood poisoning in his legs. Some Maras, the Indians, shot in him. Doctor cut one of them off. Wouldn't let him have the other. He's stubborn about it. That's what killed him. Before he died, he asked me to take him back to Texas for his burial, and I intend to do it come spring.
bet the captain ain't said more than a word or two in the last few weeks.
Yeah, well, he never did talk much anyway.
Build a ranch. This little valley right here. You can go tell the boys.
Dick, as soon as that wagon's unloaded, you best take some of these boys and go to cutting logs for a cabin.
Cap. Captain, I signed on to drive these cows up to Montana for you. But I don't remember signing on to stay once we got here.
Winters are hard in this country. You'd be better advised to wait and go in the spring.
I guess if I could have my wages, I'd take my chances. I got a coat.
Now, I won't hold you back if you're determined to go, Dish.
I am.
Careful you don't get lost.
I pointed this herd all the way up here, Needle. I reckon I can find my way back all right. Soupy,
give Texas a hello for me.
Texas? Hell, he ain't going to Texas. He's riding to Nebraska for that little blonde-headed whore now that Gus is out of his way.
Lori ain't no whore. You take that back, I'll box your ears for you.
Well, I just meant she's a whore in her younger years. I don't know what she does for a living now.
well, boys,
Duke?
I swear, Dish. Thanks, Soupy. Push it up.
Well, the Army needs a little beef for the wintertime. Newt, I want you and Jasper and Pete cut out about 100 head and drive them over to Fort Benton. Newt, you're in charge. I'll expect you to make a fair trade to both parties, bring the money back here.
Yes, sir.
Well, now, Captain, just a minute. That ain't right.
What ain't right?
You putting that boy in charge over me. I'm a top hand. I ain't taking no orders from no boy.
You will, or you'll draw your wages right now.
Well, Captain, I ain't got nothing to go back to Texas for, and I don't much like the idea of crossing all them rivers again anyhow.
Behave yourself, then. I'll say who does what around here.
Yes, sir.
Newt, you got any questions?
No, sir. Well, let's go.
You must be hungry, Newt. Trying to eat all that dirt.
Get up, Newton. You can do it. You got him. You got him. Come on. Yeah. There you go. All right. There. Get up. Come on, Newton. Get up.
Get up, get up, get up.
Oh, boy. That's a boy.
Get up.
Go ahead.
Get up.
Get up. Get up. There you go. All right. Get on your horse, Jasper. We got cattle to drive.
Coming to you. Gonna bring you a big one. Here we go. Ain't another one here.
Give him to me. Got him there!
got away with horses, don't he, Captain?
Yeah, he does.
Just like you. Which one you want next, Newt?
Oh, let's get that little babe.
You're going, I reckon, Captain.
See how your saddle fits this gray.
The hell, bitch?
Put your saddle on her. You're the range boss now, Newt. Told them other boys. P, you happy? Gonna need a steady man.
Yes, sir, Captain, I will.
That was my father's. Newt.
Yes, sir.
Sure, Newt. You acted like you was his kin.
No. I ain't kin to nobody in this world, Kate.
Lord. You're gonna go crazy sitting up here every day like this. How do you know Captain Call's even gonna come back this way?
He will.
What good's that gonna do you? Gus is dead.
I know.
I guess you wished you'd have gone off with him instead of staying here.
I should have.
No. You'd be stuck up there in Montana with a bunch of men all wanting you to love him. Dish. He wants you to love him so bad he rode through blizzards to get here.
He wasted his time, too. Did you love Gus?
Yes, I did.
He proposed to you, didn't he?
About 30 times on and off over the years. But he was a rambler. I knew I'd never be able to keep him at home. He used to act so disappointed when I'd say no. I could see the relief all over his face. I think he knew what a struggle it'd be if he won me. And he didn't want to. Not deep down. Well, Captain Call, I see you're doing it.
I told him I would.
Gus was crazy, and you're foolish to be dragging his corpse all the way back to Texas. The whole countryside is talking about it.
I reckon that'd suit Gus.
I wish you'd bury him up on the ridge with my sons.
I told him that. Told him that very thing. That's not what he asked of me. He wants to lay in that little picnic spot you and him had back in Texas.
I remember that spot. We quarreled there. He wanted what I wouldn't give, and I wanted what he didn't have.
Well, he felt tender about the place. And I give him my word. He wrote you a letter. He wrote you each a letter. He left you his half of the herd, too. I put the money in the bank up in Miles City for you. You can draw on it any time. It's a fair amount.
Captain Call.
There's a coffin in the wagon. Looks like he's gonna do it.
I never doubted he would.
Martin, will you behave?
I wasn't hurt nothing, Mama.
You hush up and eat your dinner, Sally.
Ain't Lori eating, Mama?
Laurie's spending a little more time with Mr. McCrae before Captain Call takes him up to Texas.
Well, that was fine dinner.
You're excused, Dish.
Thank you, ma'am.
Dear Clara, I would be obliged if you'd look after Laurie. I fear she'll take this hard. I'm down to one leg now, and this life is fading fast. So I can't say more. Good luck to you and your gals. I wonder if you want me to read that letter to you. No?
I'll just keep it. You put my name on it. I can read that. I'll just keep it. They'll all forget you, Gus. They got their own doings. But I won't. Whenever it comes morning or night, I'll think of you. I won't never forget you, Gus. Not ever. Darling.
What's down? What's down? She just kind of crumpled and fell.
She just fainted. Bring her up to her room, Dish. She just fainted, that's all. Spending the night up with Mr. McCrae. July, you and Shola go on and hitch the wagon for Captain Call. I see he's eager to be on his way. For that girl's sake, I wish you'd bury him here. Gus meant the world to her.
I agree it's foolish, and I told him so myself, but I give him a word I'd take it back.
Give him your word. Did you give that boy your name before you left Montana?
Give him my horse.
You gave him your horse, and not your name.
I put a lot more value on the animal than I do my name.
Look at me, Captain Call. I'm sorry you and Gus McCrae ever met. All you ever did was ruin each other, not to mention those closest to you. I loved Gus, but I wasn't going to fight you for him every day of my life. I despised you then for what you were, and I despise you now for what you're doing.
Fella was taking some crazy man back to Texas for burial? Yeah, we heard about you. Well, listen, I give a real nice $10 funeral right here in Ogallala. Of course, tombstone's extra. Start the market.
Howdy.
I got a bad wheel.
I can see it. Guess I've heard of you. You're Captain Call. This here is your friend. Still got a long way to go, huh?
Then you fix the wagon.
Why, sure. Let me look at it. Looks like we may have to replace the wheel.
A lot of people in town. What's it hanging?
Yeah. Everybody wants to see this one hang. Y muy malo. Bad.
Who is it? Some politician?
No, it's a man caught butchering a family down in Bosque Redondo. They got him up there. His name is Blue Duck.
I hear he caused considerable trouble down in your country, Captain.
That's true.
Well, them days is over for him now. What's he been doing?
Nothing. Just sitting there.
Here you're bringing your stinking old friend to my hanging.
He'd enjoy seeing it, all right.
Should have caught him and cooked him when I had the chance.
I'd have killed you for it, if you had.
I raped women, stole children, and burned houses. And shot men and run off horses and killed cattle and robbed who I pleased. All over your territory. And you never even had a good look at me. Until today. I don't reckon you would have killed me.
It don't matter much now, though. Does it?
You Rangers! I expect I'll kill a passel of you yet.
I doubt it. Not unless you can sprout wings and fly through the hangman's noose.
I can fly. An old woman taught me. And if you care to wait, you'll see me.
I'll wait. I'll give you my word on it.
Your hangman's waiting. Are you ready?
guess that old woman didn't teach you how to fly after all. Well, there you are, Augustus. I guess this will teach me to be more careful about what I promise in the future.
Capitan?
How are you, Bo?
Capitan? Capitan!
I'm surprised to see you here. Thought you went back to Mexico to be with your family.
I did go. But my daughters, they were all married and gone. And my wife, she was harder to get along with than ever. So I came back. Where are all the others?
Jake's buried up in Kansas. Deets, Montana. Gus is in a little stand of pecan trees alongside a creek where he used to picnic with a woman. The rest of the boys up in the North Country building a ranch.
They burned down about a year ago. Are you Captain Call? Captain Woodrow F. Call?
What started the fire?
The way I heard it, the owner, a man named Wance, I believe.
Xavier Wance.
He was apparently in love with some whore, but she left him. So he locked himself in a room and burnt the place down around him. They say he missed her.
I swear.
You are Captain Call, aren't you?
What do you want?
I work for the newspaper up in San Antonio. I wonder if I could talk to you for a few minutes.
No.
They say you carried your friend 3,000 miles just to bury him. Is that true? They say the both of you were Texas Rangers back in the old days, that you cleaned the Comanches out and the bandits. Is that true? They say you started the first cattle ranch up in Montana. They say you're a man of vision. Captain Call?
A man of vision, you say? Yeah. Hell of a vision.